All right, we got 200 on the bar. This is my third time ever overhead pressing, so we're gonna see what I can do with this, bro. Ah, fuck. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so how rare is a 200-pound overhead press, right? According to Google, 200 pounds is practically on the brink of elite, and it's very, very rare. A lot of people can't overhead press this much, right? Yeah, so getting straight into it, 200 pounds, if you're hitting 200 pounds or over 200 pounds, you are one of the strongest people on the planet. And the reason why I guess it's considered super rare is like many other people could probably agree with me on this. I don't really go into the gym and see people overhead pressing that much, right? Or overhead pressing at all. Maybe I'll see some shoulder pressing, right? With dumbbells or stuff like that, or on machines, but with like straight barbell overhead pressing, very, very rare. I don't see that at all. And if I do, it's probably 135 and not for many reps. It's like nothing eye catching, nothing, head turning or anything like that. Right. And in today's video, I just hit 200 pounds overhead press. Probably not, obviously not strict overhead press. I did use some leg movement. I know I'm going to get some of the comments down there. Oh, you use leg drive. Well, I want to let you know this is my third time ever overhead pressing. So, I'm just going to put that out there. I feel like in about maybe a month or so, I'll probably be overhead pressing that strict, if not more. Um, Sorry about that. Just a little rant. Yeah, I get it. I know I use legs. I'm sorry. And I that was not my first attempt, right? My goofy ass went for 205 because I was like 185 felt decent. So I went straight to 205. Nope, that plus 5 pounds killed me. So went down to 200, still missed it the first attempt. It was a missed groove, and then I tried it again on the second one, and I was like, yeah, I needed legs or I was gonna die. But again, 200 pounds overhead press, just insane amounts of weight. You got to think like a lot of that is on obviously your shoulders, right? You got your posterior delt, your lateral delt, and then you got your anterior delt, like which is your front delt. Pretty much all heads of your shoulders are being activated, and you have your upper traps, your stabilizing muscles in your core, and just all your stabilizing muscles are like under pressure right now because again you're under a lot of weight to like you're literally pressing this over your head, overhead press. It's insane amounts of weight, and a lot of people will probably never be able to hit this kind of lift, right? I don't want to say a lot of people won't be able to, but it's very, very, hard, very, very rare, and on the brink of elite, if not elite. Like that's what Google said. It's practically elite. Um, yeah, no, 200 overhead press, very impressive. Like if I see someone doing that, I'm probably gonna be looking, right? Like it's an eye catcher. Like, oh, this dude's pretty strong, especially if he's under 200 pounds. That's insane, right? I'm progressing pretty fast because I can bench press heavy, and this is a lift I'm pretty new at, right? So you obviously gotten some newbie gains and whatnot. Obviously, I had a lot of you guys comment like, "Oh, bench press is it transfers over, but not that much." Yeah, I get that, but the fact that it transfers over a little bit is giving me like some some leg work. But again, yeah, no, 200 pounds, insane amounts of weight, especially if you're under 200 pounds. That's just downright diabolical. That's crazy. Like, again, I said earlier, right? I had a person asking me, Super, one of my favorite commenters, right? He comments all the time. I love them. Good kid. He's the reason why I'm making vids about overhead press. He wanted to know like how much can you overhead press, or make a video about how rare overhead press is, right? And so I started doing research, and I look up Joey Shaw, one of the strongest powerlifters ever, right? I'm like, okay, cool. I want to see him overhead press. I want to see how much he could do so I can give myself like a little insight. And this dude, he hit 275, and he hit it, and that still looked hard for him. I was like, 275. That's it, right? Because I didn't really have a perspective about it. And the minute I got under 225, right? No, not even 225. I got under 135, and I was like, oh, this is different, right? Like huge load on obviously your delts, right? And not much anything else. Obviously, your stabilizing muscles, like I labeled earlier. But again, this is one of the biggest testaments of upper body strength. Like this is insane amounts of weight, And yeah, like I was foolish to even think I could have two plates in the beginning. And the fact that I'm at 200 right now, like 3 sessions in, I'm very happy, pretty ecstatic. Again, I still had to incorporate leg drive because this weight I'm still not fully adapted to, like to do it strict. And it's just it's overhead press is a very humbling exercise. That's what I'll say, right? Very humbling exercise because unlike bench press, right? You get more leg weight, more room for technique, right? For overhead press, especially if you want to do it strict, you are just using, this is the true testament of like just pure upper body strength. Like if you're not strong enough to do it, it's not going above your head. Let me just tell you that right now. Overhead press, like that's something I'd probably put over bench when it comes to seeing someone's upper body strength. Because again, it tests your limits. It's like if this is too heavy, it's not going over your head. And yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on 200 pounds. I think it's crazy. I think overhead press in general is really an amazing lift. Um, really lets you know where you are upper body wise, and it's something I will continue to keep working on because I find it really cool, really interesting, and it helps build strong shoulders.